But if you ask me to play the G major scale, I have no idea on the guitar.
Whew. You guys should really try drinking water. All right, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are great wherever you are at in the world. So I want to start this video off a little bit differently. I rarely do this. I'm sure you guys don't do it very often either, but we're all gonna hit the like button. Kind of crazy, but yeah, I figured we'd try it out, see how it goes, you know, just see what happens. But anyway, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I would go about starting to learn an instrument. I actually taught myself the guitar over the last year, and it's been going pretty well for me. I've actually really enjoyed it. I'm not saying I'm going to be able to make you an expert, and I'm not going to dive into a bunch of like music theory stuff, but I think I can get you guys to a point where you can actually like create your own melodies or get a little better, just some little tips. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's turn the clocks back about a year. I first started to learn the guitar. I didn't know what I was doing, and what I struggled with the most was definitely the basics. How to hold a guitar, how to strum on a guitar, how to tune a guitar. All the very tiny must-have things when you first start learning an instrument are so important to even like getting the ball rolling. So to learn those things, I'm gonna be honest, with the guitar, I just went to YouTube. I was like, okay, let me get the absolute basics out of the way. There's a million different ways to play a melody, right? There's a million different ways to play chords, but how you play and make something sound good, an instrument sound good, there's proven technique for that. And once you learn the basics and the basic technique, honestly, and I'm gonna be saying this a lot throughout this video, it's just practice. It's repetition, right? It's doing the same thing over and over again, getting better at it, becoming more comfortable, and things like that. So that would be my first tip to actually learn a new instrument. Learn the basics, learn the technique, and YouTube will help you out with that.
You have to kind of figure out what you want to get out of this instrument, right? If your goal is to play like songs really technically or perform, you should probably go more of like this music theory, actually really learning the instrument. But if you're like me and you're like, hey, I just want to make some melodies with the guitar, I just want to add some guitar to like my production and things like that, nothing crazy.
It's one smooth roll.
Then maybe you can do it the way I do it. But I think that's important to kind of understand what your goal is so you can give yourself a little bit of direction of how you learn something. I think I would just start by like learning the songs that I like. Like if I have a song that plays guitar and I really like how the guitar sounds, I might try to learn how to play that. Songs that you already like actually makes it so much better than just like trying to learn a scale or learning an exercise in some sort of book, right? I've never really found that to be much fun. So for my next tip, and this one might sound scary, I think there is something so valuable about just like trying to play some stuff by ear. If I just have these chords, and like I didn't play these, right? I got them out of like a MIDI pack. You might have like a loop or something that you just want to play over. If I take these chords, what notes sound good? Those don't. That does. That does. So then once you know what notes sound good, just try to play those in a melody, right? And obviously melodies themselves take practice, and being able to like hear that might take practice. But you know, when I really first started, I would just put up a loop and I would literally just be like, those all sound good, that doesn't. You might even just be getting used to like moving your fingers to the different notes, right? That's a big part of it, right? That's building up kind of that muscle memory of playing the piano. And if you know what key something is in and you don't know what that looks like on the piano, literally if you type in on Google, piano scales, a picture of all the piano scales will come up. And then you can use that, and now you know what notes to play. And honestly, with the guitar, I started the same way. I was like, okay, let's just try to like play something that sounds right. I know some of these keys on the piano, but if you ask me to play the G major scale, I have no idea on the guitar. So this will be good to see. I have these same chords, and I'm just gonna try to mess around on the guitar, freestyle if you will. You'll actually see me go through that process of like hitting wrong notes, figuring out which one of these sounds good, right? It's kind of a tedious process, but you get faster at it. So that note's wrong, right? right, so I just messed around for like a couple seconds, right? But you could hear when the wrong notes were wrong and the right notes were right. So basically what I did was I just kind of made the adjustment, right? I wasn't recording, but now if I went to record, now I know what notes to play. And you guys only see the finished product where I'm like, hey, sample this guitar melody, and you see a finished product that you're like, oh, he probably made that in 5 minutes. Wrong. Sometimes it takes me hours. It literally takes me hours to make simple melodies because I'm just not that great at it yet. I think I'm actually going to finish this beat because I like it. I like these chords. So maybe we'll add a guitar melody. And I'm actually going to let you guys know how long it takes me to actually make this melody. Ooh, that's kind of nice. I like that. I gotta play it better though. All right, one more time. All right, here we go. All right, so as you can see, I've tried this like 3 times. I'm now on like my 5th time playing this melody, and that's okay, right? That's just a part of making music. You're not gonna play it perfect every time. All right, that should be all right. Let me touch this up a little bit. All right, so that melody took me about 7 or 8 tries, right?
Wrong. It took you 12 tries. Nice try, though.
Which is actually pretty fast for me. All right, let's get some drums in here.
All right, guys, my phone actually completely died during making that beat. I filmed for like 25 minutes after it was dead, went to check my phone, and there was nothing there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete everything that I made after the part we were at. It was kind of trash anyway.
You're trash, kid.
So let's see if we can make it a little bit better. But yeah, let's finish this beat.
Okay, we're gonna take my phone dying as a blessing. What I made after it died was not that great. So we left off with this guitar and these chords. Which I actually really like. I actually do really like that. I want these hi-hats to kind of like alternate in velocity. Not bad. All right, so now we got some drums in there. I'm gonna use this same like kind of freestyle method, just kind of messing around and trying to come up with melodies within a key. So I picked this bell sound. I think it's the same sound from All Girls Are the Same by Juice WRLD. Well, let's see if we can come up with a melody. Alright, so for this 808, I'm just going to take the bass line of the chords, and then we can take them down into here.
Alright guys, that is the end of the video. Hopefully this video wasn't too all over the place. I tried to give you guys like a couple tips here and there, how you can maybe start learning an instrument, start creating your own melodies with that instrument. At the end of the day, it's probably just all about practice, repetition, you know, doing all of that stuff. Be sure to drop a comment what videos you might want to see next. So yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.